Mayor Bell, thanks for taking some time for us.
Of course, Dennis. Thank you for having me.
We understand that the city has been promised nearly $200 million to fix the water problems. Can you take us through what that will pay for and the sort of timeline you're looking at to finish the project?
Yeah, actually, we've been blessed with $214 million actually from the federal government to help fix a long-term water crisis. Has been going on for approximately about 6 years. Our water supply is not regenerating like it should due to climate change, not enough rain, not enough snow. And of course, our city is growing, so our water reservoir hasn't been big enough for a number of years. It's getting to the point where we're in a dangerous situation during springtime, and we've been pumping from a river and or lake for the last 6 years. So that will fix that water supply. We'll be able to enlarge that water supply and give us a lot more capacity. It will replace about 1/3 of our water pipes that are constantly breaking due to the permafrost that is melting at an alarming rate here in Nunavut, as well as a bunch of our other water infrastructure. So that doesn't include our water treatment plant that isn't a major problem right now, but it will help us get to a place where we can have a stable foundation and continue to move forward.
Speaking of the new problem, you just received a report from engineers hired by the city, and it confirms that a full buried gas tank was the cause of the contamination. You're still calling for a third-party investigation that involves all levels of government. If you have your answer from the engineers, what are you looking for with another investigation?
Yeah, yeah, not many people are going to be happy that I've been calling for this. It's not about trying to blame anybody or anything. I want to make sure that we responded, not only the city but the government of Nunavut responded to this emergency properly. I don't know very much about emergency management. I'm a fairly new mayor. I come in and COVID has been running our life for the first 2 years of it. During that time, we have this water emergency where I've had no training in emergency management, which is a requirement from the government of Nunavut every 4 years. It didn't happen here. So I just want to make sure that we are prepared to respond to these emergencies, and that we make sure that we respond to this one properly, and that we learn from whatever happened. And maybe we did, and maybe we didn't. I don't know, but I just want to make sure that we know factually that we did the best we could under the circumstances, and this is how we move forward in other emergencies, regardless of what they are.
As with any growing community, Iqaluit has other infrastructure problems. Just last week, the town dump caught fire again. What are some of the other infrastructure needs and immediate fixes?
Oh, I like to say it like this: we're about 20 years behind in all of our infrastructure, behind the NWT, and the NWT is probably around 10 years behind the rest of Canada. It's extremely hard to do business here in the north. It's really expensive. We don't have the capacity. We don't have the expertise. So we're building and growing as we move along, but a lot of our infrastructure is in disrepair. So whether it's a city building or even a government building, we just got a new airport here, first time in 40 years. 2 years ago, well, I guess 4 years ago now. We just got a new jail, which has been in the news a number of times. The original jail for not meeting any kind of jail standards. So we are moving, and it's nice to see. Of course, as a citizen, we want to make sure that we're providing the best services to our population, regardless of whether they're in jail or are most vulnerable. But we're just so far behind, and right now there's no solid footing to stand on and move. This $214 million the government of Canada gave to us is going to give us that solid foundation to move and grow, and we should see a lot of benefits from that $214 million.
Mayor Bell, we'll have to leave it there, but again, appreciate you taking some time for us.
Of course, anytime. Thank you so much.